Hey, what's up? Thank you for tuning back into my channel. I have this video on this bomb purple sparkly eye look here. So if you're interested in watching or learning how I achieve this look, just continue to watch the video and I will see you guys in my next one. Alright guys, so the first thing that I'll be going in with is my Heart Candy Glamouflage Concealer, and I'm just using that to prime my eyelids. I like this technique a lot better than using a eyeshadow primer. I feel like it lasts a little bit longer and it gives me a very clean slate in the end, so I just prefer using concealer over an eyeshadow base. Just my preference, and I'm just spreading that all over the lid with the concealer brush. Now I'm just taking my beauty blender just to smooth everything out. Alright, now I'm just taking some loose setting powder just to set my eyelids so I can keep that concealer in place and keep everything locked in. And this also gives me a smoother base for eyeshadows as well. Right, so now I'm going in with my House of Tara eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking that deep purple shade there, and I'm just going to be depositing that all over my eye. I'm taking it a little bit above my crease because I really want this color to be as pronounced on my eyelid as possible. So it may seem a little messy in the beginning, but trust me, towards the end, it gets a whole lot better. And I'm really just building this color up to its highest pigment. And I'm using a Sigma E40 brush. And I absolutely love the Sigma E40. Guys, if you're having a hard time blending your shadows, get this brush. Get this brush. It is everything. It is like the best blending brush I've ever had. I could buy like 20 of these and still not be satisfied and think I still need more. But yes, the Sigma E40 is a beast. Now I'm using that Glamouflage concealer to cut my crease, and I'm taking my MAC 242 brush, and this is another must buy, especially if you're into like cut creases and you like those really sharp eyeshadow looks. Girl, guy, whatever, get you a MAC 242. Like, my line was so precise and it was so easy to achieve this cut crease today with this brush. Like, it is definitely a must have, especially if you like those clean, crisp eyeshadow looks. And I'm just really blending that concealer out. You don't really want to have just like any harsh concealer like line just there, because once you go to apply like a top coat of eyeshadow on top of that concealer, it's just going to sit there and look lumpy. So you really want to blend and get that color really deposited onto the lid. You just don't want to have it sitting there. You really want to blend those edges out. And look how easy I created that cut crease. Like, typically it takes me forever to do a cut crease, but with this brush, no. Like, get one of these. It's a must. Right, and now I'm taking my Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, and I'm going in with that shimmery purple shade in that palette, and I'm just going to pop that onto the lid. That color was so beautiful, but I found that once I used a little bit of setting spray and put it on my brush and dipped it in, that the shadows went on like butter. So I really suggest that you wet your brush before using the shimmer shadows in the Morphe palette. It is beautiful. Like, that's like, I remember when this palette released, I could not wait to get my hands on it. Right, and I'm just packing that on with that same 242 brush by MAC. And I'm telling y'all, get this brush. It's necessary. All I did was just take a makeup wipe and just wipe that concealer off and went straight in with my eyeshadow. And hey, ain't no shame in my game. It's doing the job. But I think that I'm going to go back and get another one because, baby, that brush is so bomb. Like, I can't get over it. Like, I really need to start investing more in good quality brushes. Like, for real. Like, I never realized, like, the tools you use for your makeup really plays a huge part in how your makeup comes out. Like, ever since I've gotten into eyeshadows, I've really realized that the tools you use are very important. Like, they don't have to be the most expensive tools. You can find really cheap, things, but the tools you use are really important, and you want to find the right brushes and whatever that works for you. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error. Right, so now I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics palette, Take Me Back to Brazil, and I'm going to be taking that purple shade in the palette just to deepen up the outer corner. And I really want to get in there and make that outer corner look as smoky as possible. So I'm just taking a large shader brush, just going into my outer corners on each eye. And it's still looking a little messy, y'all, so just bear with me. The finished look is going to be lit. And now I'm just taking that Sigma E40 brush, just going back over that cut crease just to make everything seem a little bit more blended and seamless. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini tutorial, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.